Hello everyone, we're here playing Near Earth Hub, but it's Midseasons, it's not your ordinary Astrobiotics. We are all about landing giant piles of tags on our opponent. So this build is a giraffe build, which is kind of the more traditional build. I'd say that the Celebrity Gift was popular before Hub was even a thing. And I think it's still a very good card, even when you could be playing assets instead, because $7 is a lot and it's very bursty. They're not going to know necessarily how much money you can have on your turn. And there's so many good cards in faction that playing high influence cards, I don't mind. So we're playing against Opus. So that's pretty bad for us, I'll be honest, because it's really hard to outmoney Opus. Wow. Though early on we've got quite a bit of money. Yeah, he's going to slaughter this pad campaign and probably everything else we put down. But I'm kind of okay with that as well, because it'll slow him down. And we still come out ahead by drawing a card. That's why Hub is so good. Unless I like Dirty Laundry and Imp It, you've basically come out ahead on playing an asset. Struggling for ice a little bit. We are running a decent amount. We're running 14. It's a bit low. So I wouldn't mind fitting a little bit more in, but it's tough to find space. This is a pop-up. I'd rather not put the pop-up down, but it's what we got, so we're gonna use it. I think resing that was probably a good idea, but forgot to. I will flag these, because otherwise I have a tough time doing it before my turn starts. Instinctively pressing F1. So I see this more as a way to make the runner poor than a way to make myself rich. Especially with 14 ice, they can't really stick. Astrolabe, nice. Very good card against Hub. I'm gonna give him a card, which I kind of hate to do. This Lotus is quite nice. Do we think we're going to get R&D locked, or we think we're not going to get R&D locked? Yeah. I don't know. This field's going to get with a Sansan, and I'm hoping he's going to come and try to kill this because he thinks it might be a Sansan. He does, so we're going to at least get $1 out of this. Yeah, he kind of has to trash it. Having already spent the click, it's kind of like, well, in the long run, you can't let these sit or they'll be big. This is also a pop-up, which I don't love. The Lotus field is pretty bad against Shaper if they're playing Atman or Cyber Cypher. But really, you don't know. I could put it out anyway, just to have something. He knows this is wraparound, so I'm expecting a legwork to come in at the appropriate moment. Test run Parasite, maybe? No, Imp. Okay. That's a really nice play. I love having an imp in shaper. It just deals with so many problems. So it's on top of the stack now. He's going to kill this other campaign. Quandary. Well. Let's keep this Lotus Field in hand a little bit longer. Clone chip, sure. So let's just review anything in here that we care about. No. Not a thing. All right, so yeah, this gives them a card if I install this here, but that's all right. Oh yeah, that's true. Whoops. Well, we're gonna... Yikes. Throw this out. Here comes the legwork, I think. I should probably put this in this server to avoid drawing a card. Yeah, just total misplay on my part. Which could be very punishable. She becomes running into the HQ. Yeah. Well, I'll res this and see what he's got for code gates. Atman 4 is pretty expensive, and then I can just not put this Eli down if there is an Atman 4. What's it going to be? Atman 4. Yeah, that's valuable information to know, because now this Eli is not that exciting. I mean, it's not the worst, because it's still $3 for a $2 tax, but... Oh, he's $1 short, because he already installed Imp this turn. Yeah, that's accurate. Can't actually break after installing the Atman 4. Tragically, this is going to result in the Astro train leaving the station. And now he probably has to kill it this turn, and then the second Astro is going to come out. And it's all over the crying at that point. Not necessarily, though. He could do a good R&D lock on me. And I'm going to be sufficiently poor that Midseasons is probably not going to work. Yeah, here it comes. So second Lotus is blanked by that, and the Eli is not overly exciting. So yeah, he installed this on end of my turn, and then started his turn to save the dollar. So nice little play there. Though maybe he should have tried to get an HQ and stop the follow-up. It's really one of those things when you're playing against Hub, you have to figure out, do I need to kill this Sansan or find the agenda so he doesn't use the Sansan? Because if you are hammering the centrals enough, it's hard to really use the Sansan effectively outside of a fast track. Data Sucker comes out. Alright, why not? Another Eli that's not especially good. Alright. Do I want to draw? Not really. I'm just gonna put it in the same server. Have enough agendas, I don't really want to risk drawing another one, especially when this wraparound is very toast very soon. He's out of MU though, so I'm not really sure if you need to install the Data Sucker. Like, I'm not running any ice that's bigger than 4, but maybe he's worried about Grim, which you see the occasional one of. I think it's fine as a one of. MU for this. Gets rid of the imp. Alright, he can clone ship the imp anyway, so that's pretty fair. Let's see if we can burn the clone chip on another parasite. He has to pay full value for the parasite as well, $2, so I'm quite okay with this having occurred. Architect is in a pretty good spot against this Atman 4. Personally, I love Architect. I think it's super good. Do I put anything behind this pop-up? Probably not. Do I put this Eli just as attacks? You know, I probably do. That was kind of dumb. I don't think I should draw in third action as a general rule. Like, it signals to your opponent that you don't have any agendas. So there's kind of that. Because normally it's like, oh, he's drawing extra cards manually, he's digging for an agenda which he doesn't have. But I think I didn't need to play this. Luckily, wraparound is the boss against Atman. I play 3 wraparounds and I love it. So that was critical. So this breaking news will finish it up next turn if you can't find an answer to this wraparound. Yeah, conceded. That's fair. So hub is good. Midseasons doesn't do a lot in most cases because you can't get that much more money than your opponent. So I feel like the basic build is probably better. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for game 2.